everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sean.
And we watched a movie.
Yes, of course we did.
We watched Holidate.
Oh yeah.
A movie that came out a few days ago on Netflix at the end of October. And I said, no, I can't do holiday movies before November. And that's not a personal opinion. My personal opinion is not until like a couple weeks into December. But professionally even, let's at least wait till November. And yet this guy every day was like, you want to watch Holidate? I was like, why are you so excited to see Holidate?
It kept
Sean?
popping up. It was a new movie on Netflix.
It was.
And they really shoved it in our faces.
They did, yeah. They're super proud of their holiday movies. They are very popular, their holiday movies on
yes,
Netflix.
They are.
And so we succumbed to the temptation to watch Holidate.
Yes, we did.
And so I'll say right out of the box, this is not a super Christmassy movie.
No, because it's all of the holidays.
It is all of the holidays. So I didn't feel as dirty as I feared watching this movie, and neither should you. However, there are some among you who should feel quite naughty because Netflix assured us when they released this movie, they said, listen, you guys start watching Christmas movies in August.
Hey.
In August.
Who's doing that?
Who is doing that? Please raise your hand now. I mean, we're not going to do anything to you. We just really want to identify
curious.
you. Yes.
Why are you nostalgic for Christmas in summertime?
In August, yeah. So that's real early. But, you know, people can't wait. So Netflix has offered, finally, a holiday movie you don't even have to feel ashamed about watching in October. Or now it's November, so it's practically seasonal.
Because there was a Halloween, there's a Valentine's Day. I mean, they really have covered
They stretched the limits, I think, of holidays. Especially holidays you'd need a date for.
Yeah, there's very few on that list.
Anyways, let's get into the, you know, we've gotten ahead of ourselves. The movie is about Sloane, played by the lovely Emma Roberts, who is a young woman who has gone through some breakups and is really feeling how difficult it is to have holidays happen without a special someone in your life. I think last Christmas, her whole family seemed to lean real hard into her. Her mother, Elaine, played by the lovely Frances Fisher. It's always great to see her. She is sort of horrified by the fact that her daughter is single and is constantly trying to fix her up. That's such a movie trope. I don't know if moms ever really do that. Like,
I don't think so. Certainly, I have not encountered that.
No.
Because it's creepy.
It is super creepy. I mean, my mother never pressured anyone to get married. Was unmarried herself for a lot of my life.
And that was okay.
And that was fine. Yeah. I mean, it was actually her mother's worst nightmare.
So maybe that's where it comes from.
Yes, maybe it is. It's from too many generations up for me to have experienced. But maybe the people writing movies still think it happens. And maybe it does happen. I know culturally, in some places it happens, but these are just some white bread people who apparently have no achievements worth noting themselves until they marry well.
Yeah.
So she's horrified that her daughter is single, is constantly trying to fix her up with, I mean, really anything that is male. There really is.
Yeah, which is also like
insulting.
Yeah, exactly.
Super insulting. So, yes, poor Sloane doesn't want to go through another humiliating holiday experience single. And she meets on Valentine's Day. She is having a hot date with herself in a candy store at the mall. Although, hello, you wait till the 15th when it goes on sale. Just saying. She's loading up for a fantastic night at home, probably watching like Love Actually or something. And she runs into two men. One, her former lover, some weird French guy with John Lennon glasses.
Yeah,
that apparently means he's super sexy.
But he's not.
But he's dating a teenage model, at least according to Sloane. And she's just at the mall in her pajamas buying candy for one that looks like candy for 7. And luckily also bumps into Jackson, who's had some rough holidays himself, okay, played by Luke Bracey, who I think is known in Australia as the poor man's Chris Hemsworth. I'm sorry, I was not, like, he really is the blandest Australian they could come up with. They were like, well, he's super unremarkable, but he does have a familiar accent, so...
It's comforting, isn't it?
Maybe women will mistake him for a better Australian. Anyways, sorry, Luke Bracey. Not sorry. So they've both been burned by bad Christmas dates. His date apparently bought him an ugly Christmas sweater and made him eat dinner with her parents. I don't know. He makes it out to be really
khakis.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Cockies. I think you meant to say it was cockies.
Yeah.
So anyways, they resolve because Sloane has this awesome Aunt Susan, played by Kristen Chenoweth. The lovely Kristen Chenoweth. I feel like I've introduced everyone as that, except for Luke Bracey, because he did not impress me much.
He did not impress
That
you
don't
much.
impress me much, no.
Yeah.
But I do love all of these women. I super love Kristen Chenoweth. She's playing Aunt Susan because they're too polite to call her Aunt Slutty Susan. But she does bring a different date, a holidate, she explains, to all of the family get-togethers, which is basically a rando, just to keep everyone off her back about not having a date, to have a fun time with, because she brought someone. But, you know, nobody special. Sloane and Jackson resolve to do the same thing. So they make a pact, they will be each other's dates, but they will be not friends with no benefits. So they really have no contact outside of holidays, and yet they enjoy spending time together on the holidays.
Yeah.
So Easter brunch, fine. I mean, I guess I've never felt like I needed to bring a date to Easter.
No.
But they push the limits because they, like, you really don't
St.
need...
Patrick's Day.
Exactly. That's
don't
a
need
go
a
out
date
with
for
your
St.
friends
Patrick's
and get
Day.
drunk. Not a romantic encounter.
You just show up.
Yeah, and you don't have to go out with your family, so it's not like your buddies at the pub are like, why don't you have a special girl in your life? Cinco de Mayo. You know what, for me, the worst one was Mother's Day. Why would you need to bring, it was just the three of them. Just Sloane, Jackson, and Mom. And Mom knows the relationship between these two, which is less than platonic. It's really just the holidate. Yeah. I don't know. But then around the 4th of July, guys, things take a turn. So if you're wondering, how do I turn a less than platonic relationship into something more? The answer is blow off your finger.
It always works.
You would know. I know you love to play with those explosives.
Yeah, I've never blown a finger off, though.
Well, I guess you're not that good at it.
I guess I'm too good at it.
Okay. Well, stop taking so much credit, because if you remembered what playing with fireworks was a euphemism for in the movie, you would be less congratulatory of yourself at being so good at it.
Yeah, it's true.
But anyway, okay.
You don't need to blow off your finger. Yeah.
He is sticking with it, so you heard it here. Anyways, it's so embarrassing that maybe they kind of like each other. But then there's kind of a dry spell as far as holidays go. Luckily, there's a wedding on Labor Day.
Double whammy.
Yes.
Because the Labor Day dates are a crucial part of the
they're
dating
super
calendar.
not. But it turns out that, like, the bride invited Jackson, like, on his own merit, not just as Sloane's date. So they decide to just each bring their own dates to the wedding, which is the dumbest. Like, how did that even get decided? But more than that, he brings slutty Aunt Susan, which first of all Obviously, Aunt Susan was also already invited to the wedding. Why is this happening? I don't know.
Just to create some tension.
Oh boy,
And
it was, yeah.
Well, of course it does. And Aunt Susan would have known that. And Jackson would have known that.
Yeah. But Aunt Susan is ready to grind up on anything. And she does. So it's an exciting night. But yeah, so by Halloween, guys.
Things are tense.
Halloween, yeah. That one's going to be a little bit rough, so strap in. Anyways, it's really funny because at the beginning of the movie, Emma Roberts does say something about how cheesy these rom-coms are because you always know they're going to get together just by the poster. And yet, this movie is super comfortable sticking to all of those tropes.
Oh, the total formula.
Wow.
There's no originality.
But you can't comment on how unoriginal it is and then do it.
Original.
Like, that's embarrassing. Don't call it. It should be, yes. My goodness, I felt awkward watching that.
Yeah.
Almost as awkward as I imagine I would be if I had seen Luke Bracey playing Utah in the Point Break remake.
Oh, God. Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible.
I knew you would feel that way.
I hate that.
Also, Cobra Commander in the G.I. Joe movie.
I mean, that's more fitting. Johnny Utah, that's insulting.
I know.
That's a pulp culture icon that this guy apparently was tasked with. No wonder no one ever saw that movie.
No one ever saw it. That's right. And to this day, Holidate is the first movie you've seen him in. So, there you go.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Did you like this movie?
No, it's terrible. It's really quite bad.
Well, here's the thing. If you are the kind of person who starts watching Christmas movies in August, you will like this movie. It is not as bad as Sean is saying. It's not good, but it's a rom-com. It does not try to distinguish itself in the genre, but it's fairly benign.
That's true. Mm-hmm. And if you are looking to watch every single Hallmark Channel movie, this is one of those movies.
This is one of those movies.
And it's going to go the way that you like, and it's probably going to be comforting because of it.
That's
but
right.
as a movie, this is not a good movie at all.
No, and I really suffered a strong case of secondhand embarrassment at the end when there's this big public declaration of love that was so corny.
Yeah.
I was like, change the channel. And then I remembered we were watching Netflix. So clearly, I haven't grown out of that yet.
But we still could have.
That was like definitely something I did all the time when trying to watch. I can't do it. When people make a fool out of themselves, I feel so embarrassed like I must have done it myself.
Yeah, she will literally have to, I have to mute it.
Yes.
She'll turn away.
I do better watching horror movies than I do watching corny,
this
embarrassing
type of sappy
stuff.
garbage.
Yes. It's just too much for me. Like, I really feel like I'm blushing. I just can't get through it. And yes, I make him turn the volume off so we can just take a breather, not feel so responsible for putting this crap into the world.
Or just fast forward through the scene, which is really handy for Netflix, where it has you can see where it is.
Yeah. So yeah, I think as a rom-com, it's fairly harmless. It's still a bad rom-com. It's not a good one. It's not like a Carrie Fisher written thing. It's not. Nobody's gonna remember this movie.
No.
The two leads I wouldn't even say had great chemistry. I found it weird because, and I don't know if all the actresses I think of as the young actresses are all turning 30 now, which horrifies me. But they didn't seem that well age matched. And perhaps he's just been out in the Australian sun a little too much without his SPF. But
I don't think Australians wear sunscreen.
Everyone should wear sunscreen. My goodness. Now you're just trying to hurt me.
That's true.
He's not aging well. He's not aging as well as Emma Roberts. But I mean, look at her genes.
That is correct.
Eric Roberts is a heck of a man. Yeah. I mean, I think probably it is hard as a Roberts to make a rom-com and not be compared to your Aunt Julia, who has made some of the world's best and most memorable.
She killed it every time.
Yeah. And this one?
No.
It's no Pretty Woman. It's no prostitute falling in love with John.
Yeah, but see how well that worked? That's impressive. That's a rom-com. Not just two single people who are like, let's get together and do.
Let's go on dates until we decide they should be real dates. Like, oh God. Wow, two people in a rom-com who don't want to fall in love and yet spend a lot of time together, and then they're surprised when they do kind of fall in love.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is super amazing. Ooh, yeah.
But you too could be one half of a couple.
And isn't that the most important thing in life?
Apparently it's the only thing, according to all mothers in these movies.
Mm-hmm. Well, Frances Fisher probably really believes it, because you might remember her as Kate Winslet's mom in Titanic.
Oh, she was super serious
really
about
into marrying off her daughter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, have the ceremony as the boat is going down, if that's what it takes.
Yeah. So, you know, maybe.
Why not?
She's just made a career out of that one very firmly held belief, and good for her for sticking
She's
to her.
Still doing it.
Yeah, that's right.
22 years later.
Mm-hmm. Oh God.
I know. Sorry.
Anyway, this is no Titanic.
No,
it's not even a Pretty Woman.
No.
I like to think of Titanic as a rom-com, though.
There's not a lot of calm.
No.
Like, not any. It's a tragedy.
Yeah, but there is some secondhand embarrassment in that movie, and I'll tell you. Do you know what
is it just any scene that Billy Zane is in?
No, I love Billy Zane.
Well,
no, it's the spitting. It's the spitting. You know I hate spitting.
I don't remember the spitting.
Oh God, he teaches her how to spit like a man off the side of the boat, and they really hawk some stuff up, and I can't take that.
Okay, I mean, I literally haven't seen this movie in 22 years.
Neither have I.
But you saw it 40 times in 1998.
You know what? First of all, take that back. I wasn't even born in 1998. You know it.
I take it back.
What is... You are looking for trouble.
Yes, it's true.
And you're going to find it.
I know I am.
Mm-hmm. You're going to need your own holiday.
I am, yeah.
For what's coming up. I guess just Christmas.
Yep.
So... And oh no, we're going to be in quarantine.
Yeah.
It'll be really awkward if you bring
so awkward
to just us.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll go to bed, watch a Christmas movie with a bottle of wine.
Actually.
And good luck to you and your hoe bag.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.
Bye.